a 15:05 personal best. I think that's untrue. For those who don't know, Dan is definitely up there on the top grabs leaderboard. He's sort of new to no top grabs, while Moxio, I know, has a little bit more of an understanding for it.
Yeah, a lot of these players are really high in top grab, but then decided to join a no top grab tournament, even after like not really touching it. Like Kitty, who we just saw, didn't really run it up until recently, so they had to learn the route. So some of these players are actually, their time might not be exactly what they can actually do. So.
Oh, also, so Lord Mouse is in chat, and they have just let us know that, you know, Fast MMI, we have a name for it now. We're calling it the Monkey Baller.
Oh, okay.
All right, so for those in the know, Fast MMI is now the Monkey Baller. Please take note. Lord Mao, the creator of it, has
Lord
decided.
Mao has named it.
Lord Mao has named it, and we must adhere. All right, let's see. Dan going with the new UI skip. Perfect start to it. And managing to grab the second extension piece off of it. Okay, Dan really flying right now.
That one's probably one of the more annoying ones in the whole game.
Absolutely. I struggled with that so much. And Moxio was first. Answering in kind, both of them hitting this.
Yeah, Moxio actually caught up. He's catching up. So,
Moxio really put the burners on. Once they had a little bit of issue in the first room. Ooh, and Dan not happy, unable to get that pillar bounce there.
Some lost time for Dan.
Yeah, now let's see. Does Moxio... That doesn't quite look like it'll work either.
Ooh.
Yeah, not quite enough time on that ramp there to be able to get the height for pillar bounce. But that's okay.
Pillar bounce is actually pretty technical. Yeah, you kind of have to think about it.
You don't realize that you really have to... It's all about the ramp before that's actually going to decide whether or not you're hitting pillar bounce. Or else, you know, you're just not going to have enough sort of momentum going into the ramp.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Lord Mouse is saying, honestly, the player, in reference to Monkey Baller, the player character in Get to Work is just a ball at its core, so we got to reject humanity, return to ball. And speaking of which, Lord Mouse, thank you so much for the follow.
The game almost became a Monkey Ball clone, but
it did.
Like the camera movement and everything, but it ended up becoming. But the character is a ball.
The character is a ball.
The model is a ball.
Confirmed. Character is a ball that we just can't see. His legs and arms don't exist. For those who haven't seen it, Isto, the creator of the game, he put out a video talking about the original first 10 days tournament that he was sort of running. Or competition, maybe is better said. Also, Mayday, thank you for the follow as well.
Dan almost top grabbed one of those on accident. But
did there? Ooh, row. That is a tough top grab to hit here because it just really throws you off.
Yeah, if you top grab these, it actually shoots you backwards.
Yeah.
Which is not good. But
I'm guessing just because of how vertical they are, like the vertical their
it's
launches.
Vertical, yeah. But if you land like perfectly on top, it'll launch you up. But he would have launched back if he hit that. But he's all good.
Yeah, you know what?
Perfect MMI. He's getting there.
Let's see. Moxio definitely more than capable of MMI as well. Yeah, absolutely zero issues by the looks there. Really not much between them. Only about maybe 10-15 seconds, if that even realistically. It's really going to come down to MM.
It is going to come down to MM.
Yeah.
Can somebody make a mod where we become the ball?
Oh yeah, there we are. Slay, that's the next plan. Can we just get a mod where we return to ball?
Connected?
And we
there.
Okay.
Just had to restart it.
It was really intended to be.
Yeah, retexted the game.
We're back.
All right, Dan going with the new MM skip here. Let's see. He is danning so hard. Agreed, Chippy.
He's danning on his Moxio till I wagon. I don't know.
That was beautiful. Oh, and what wasn't beautiful was Dan's mistake there. Really fumbling what was a fantastic lead. I don't think he's going to have enough speed to try this a second time as well. Going to have to reset to the beginning of the room.
All that lead he had, he has lost.
It is gone, and Moxio is making very good use of it. Looks like newfound energy coming from Moxio as well. Flying
each match sequentially. Yep.
A perfect execution on the leave jump there.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Moxio, again, a very new player to the scene, only appeared in the last, I think, about maybe 2-3 weeks or so.
You can see the
at least that we are aware of, and is taking
a whole
It's
list
only
of
shown-
everyone on
Yeah,
that
I think this is the
challenge
only
link.
This is the second time we're seeing the skip, and he clips.
Oh, he
I
clips.
hate it when it clips.
Yeah.
He does clip. He can redo it from here, but
It looks
a
like,
little bit
okay,
of
yeah.
time is here.
Oh, and Dan
is catching up.
also hitting the leaf. Ooh,
Oh.
and Moxio unable to get
Mox
enough
is having
height there.
issues.
Yeah. You
Ooh,
hate
this
to
actually
see
is
it.
going to put
Also,
15
yeah, I
seed
hope
above
Dan
2
was much more
seed.
This is I am. This is, ooh, he goes for a really interesting camera
Oh,
angle
that's-
there.
what is-
when he does that when he does that jump, I'm a bit surprised.
This is
I
a
could
really
never do
old
that.
version of
Ooh,
the
and
skip.
missing
Saw that coming
the
too.
big swoop.
But
as well.
Moxio
Very hard, you have to
not
control
getting
your
the
speed
skip
on that,
here
or else you hit the
either.
pivot and do
Jeez.
exactly what he
And
just
Dan,
So
Brand
Dan
also did it during
could
his
actually
run,
take the
so
lead
Dan
here.
is actually going for the safe route and is probably going to beat him out of unless he hits this right here.
let's
and
see.
it's
That
looking
looks
good.
clean.
That's it. That's perfect.
Yep.
So
And there we are,
they
Dan with
out
a
at the
definitive.
same time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
wait, I'm
but
sorry, you're
Moxio
right.
actually
Out at the
also-
Same time. I thought that was Dan with a
How did
lead.
Moxio
Shows
even
how
get up
fast
th- what
that
even
skip
did he
is.
do?
He
Yeah.
actually hit it. So he was able to recover it, but they are now equal.
I need to
Mhm.
I need
That
to get a clip
was
of that. I need to see what
Impressive work
how
from Dan,
Moxio
though,
saved
to
that
just
because it
sort of
seemed like
hold
Moxio
strong
was going to be
there.
way behind.
A pretty big lead. You know, or
Now
pretty
does not know
impressive
that
movement.
skip. That skip's the
Oh,
big
he
one
did
right
do
there.
the skip again.
Top grab.
Okay.
Which one? The big.
How
the
did he
big
set it
swoopy
up?
one?
Yeah,
Oh, he just went here.
we
Yeah.
call it the big swoop.
The big
I don't
swoop.
think it has a name yet.
We
think
gotta
Jack
sit
is
down and
fine.
name these.
Yeah, he
Has to
missed.
sit down and name these because he has a lot.
hmm
Oh, and then he just
Also, yeah, Lord Mouse. There are a lot of new tricks. Definitely worth.
Yeah, I did
checking
this.
out the,
Okay,
the
now I understand.
Discord. Is that? I
Anywho.
don't know if that's gonna
Mox
work for
might,
Moxio. Yeah.
he can climb it, he
Oh, wow.
climbed it. Perfect. They are still neck and neck here.
That was really, really lucky. It didn't look like Moxio had enough speed.
You're not
but they
bald.
really
I've been
held
lied
strong
to.
there. They just kind of got
No, we
it
definitely
done.
are. Poor and
Moxio with a
bald.
very, very slight advantage.
The
over
hair
the
just
speed
grows back
here.
really
This is the
quickly.
closest the runners
Don't worry
have
about it.
been this far
It
into
was
the
all you
game
to get
so
to work.
far.
Absolutely.
What do you do when you get there?
Like this is by
that's
far
it.
the
You just
closest
get
match
to
we've
work.
we've
That's
had
it.
going
That's the
into
whole
the
goal
last couple
of
runs
life.
here.
Once you're at work, you're
I don't know
you're
if
done.
Moxio
You
intends
finished.
on going for Quint, but I think that choice alone could be the deciding factor.
Oh, what is this?
Interesting. Moxio doesn't go for. Oh, what is
Oh,
this?
I forgot
Never
about
mind.
Moxio's absurd VP room skip.
Oh my
Is this
word.
faster?
Which is apparently slightly faster. But
Oh, but he missed it.
not
Make it.
getting enough energy. Oh, okay.
Dan,
again
back
with
in the
lead in his
lead. Oh my gosh,
Back
this
and
would be a
forth.
huge upset.
Oh, man.
Dan going with the more safe, consistent strats, but Moxio.
This is the
wanting to
biggest
show
upset
off
possible that is
his
left
sort of,
in
you
the
know,
tournament.
His natural flair.
Because number 1 did beat number 16. So number
Nice.
15
Ooh,
versus
there we
number 2. If number 15 wins, this is the biggest
All right,
upset.
Dan, the first one to exit VP. Going
That's still
for
possible.
What looks like, yeah, preparing for edging.
The mid
it looks
skip?
Like. I don't think they're gonna go for.
They
the
keep calling it the edge skip. No, he missed it. He. Oh my
Oh,
God!
oh
How
my
did that
God.
save?
Jeez,
How did that
man, I don't
save?
know if he meant to do that. He probably did, but that was scary.
I don't think Dan intended to do that. And Moxio.
Moxio's going for
Okay,
Quint?
Quint.
This could be a
Lord
throw,
Mouse, if
or
you
this
haven't
could
seen it,
be.
This is Quint.
It comes down to either the safe route.
Okay, you just got to do it the safe
Oh,
way,
that looks
Dan.
good.
No
That
way he
looks
hits
pretty
Quint.
good.
That looks good
And
though.
No,
it
Justin.
No, it's too
barely
high.
missed.
He missed it.
So he should have grabbed the
Dan
lower
wins
up.
this if he just doesn't choke the end.
Okay. Great
not
backup.
ragdoll.
Absolutely fantastic backup from Moxio there.
It
And
works out.
But it's not that much of a lead. Dan has
this
to do it
really
all
could
first
be
try.
movement where it comes down to.
It's Dan,
Also,
Dan,
it looks
Dan,
like-
not
looks
Dan
like
to
they're
Dan.
having a slight little lag
That
spike
is
there.
correct, but he's got to play. He's got to play well at the end. But Dan has the lead still. He just has to not choke the end.
No, Dan
does not.
opting with the safe
Moxio
option.
Yeah,
Yeah,
does not.
same
So
as well.
This is a pure race right here.
This is coming down to the wire here. Oh God, this might.
He's
be
only
also
like
fast
one
enough to
jump
put
ahead.
solo. Ooh, Dan nearly taking that wide. Okay, this is going. Oh my God. Okay, if Dan
Dan's
chooses
still
to
ahead.
stop,
He has it.
any hesitancy here, any hesitancy loses the race.
Exactly.
Also,
Well, that was
heads
a
up,
good one.
Again, this was someone. Who
Ooh,
has
he
a
doesn't need that extra
15.05
speed, but
PB,
it's not
and Dan
bad.
Might
Oh
win it.
my goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
no, he doesn't get it.
No.
Oh
Moxio doesn't get it either.
Well, okay,
They both
whatever
messed it up.
happens,
They were
this
both
could be
too.
Dan's PB, and so I want to let him get it.
No,
even if he's
but
not
Dan
gonna
does
win.
this
So
does
we're not
the
gonna
get
interrupt
extra
them
speed for no
until
reason.
both
It's
of them
just
finish. Oh my
slower. It
God,
doesn't
is
do
neck and
anything.
neck.
He
This is
choked.
absurd.
He threw.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a
He
second difference
threw.
between them.
Dan, he threw. He literally
This could
had
be a
it.
Moxio win, but what in the
Oh
world did
my
we
God!
do?
He
it could
literally
be Dan
had
going
it.
with the right side. Maybe it's secretly faster.
There it is. Oh my goodness.
Oh, a slight
No,
mess up. Oh my God.
Dan.
Oh my
Oh.
God,
Guys,
that was
guys.
absurd.
By
Oh my
1
goodness,
second
it's a 1
on the
second win
in-game
by
timer.
Moxio.
1 second
No.
win.
He actually
No.
still had it. He actually
We
still
were
had it at the
shitting
end, but he
ourselves
went
watching
right
it.
and like
Oh my
lost
God.
like 2 seconds, like
The whole
curving
way, bro.
around. He actually
Oh
still
my
had
God.
it.
1 second. You guys.
Oh
can
my
we see-
God.
we see, Dan go for CPO
Oh
and
my.
then miss, but then Moxio
Cinema.
misses right after him.
I wanted the
That
upset.
was-
I always
that
root
was
for the underdog.
the best race I have seen yet. That was a Dan. First things first. Congratulations.
Oh
on the
my
PB.
God.
That's 10.
Oh,
That's
shit.
10 bucks. That's 10 bucks. by
That's
the way.
$10 right there. Congratulations. I was just saying. Oh my God.
missed
that
the
was
tie, yeah.
absurd.
1 second. Wow.
It won.
There's
Well, I guess
no
you guys didn't know. I
way.
was wondering if you guys knew, but I
Yeah.
guess not.
No idea.
What did you
Oh
guys
my
think? What did you
God.
think the other person
There's
was
just no way.
Oh, that was.
I was like, I was going and I was like looking over, glancing to my right, just like waiting for any moment, like one of us to go on deaf, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be it, man. It can't
Yo,
be it.
Chippy. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, guys. We gotta say a quick thank you to Chippy for the 10 gifties. Oh
Good
my
luck,
gosh.
Thank you for the
Chippy,
good luck.
thank you.
Guys,
Very kind
Dan?
of you.
All right, I do now got to get into the lobby. I think. Get ready. What a run. What a run. What a ridiculous run. We up? We are up next. We are up next.
All right, Mitch, you ready?
I think so. Ready to
Oh, I don't
lose.
know if I am. I've been talking this whole time. We gotta get ready. I'm hyped up on caffeine though, so I might just get jittery and lose, but that's okay.
You know, good for me if that happens, I guess.
Yeah,
but-
good for you, good for you. Oh man. Tried some runs earlier and they did not work. So let's hope. Let's hope.
I did a bunch of no resets last night, and I was initially it was like, oh, these are bad, and then by the end I was like consistently getting around like 14 minutes, which I was like, okay, that
Yeah,
that could
sure.
win the whole thing. No, it can't. Not with the pace
Welcome,
others are
welcome,
getting.
guys.
Yo,
What's up? You got to get Ihi in here if you want to do commentary.
Oh yeah, true. E, if you wanna hop on in here to co-commentate, please go ahead.
Oh,
Let
man.
me get this
I'm gonna
going.
do this. I want to play music, but I want to bleed in.
All right, there we are. Okay, Mitch also set up there. Oop, pardon me. Wait,
Mhm.
let me quickly. Limes add stream. It'll just take a second, guys.
Hello.
There we are. Ehe, welcome.
Hi. I
All
may
right.
disconnect. We'll see what happens, but it should be right.
No worries if that's the case. We will hold strong. But all right, we have Lime on the right there and Mitch on the left. So just a quick second, guys. Let me get some music for y'all. All those happy chatters waiting for something to fill the air. All right. Mitch, how are you feeling going into the race?
you know, I'm feeling as prepared as I think I could be. Did some no resets last night. Hopefully it'll be fine. But looking at the pace from some of these top runners, and I'm like, well, if they get a good run, I'm not beating that. So we'll see.
Well, the good news is there's only about Lime is currently sitting on a 12:20 PB and you at a 12:48. So only about 30 seconds between the two of you. Definitely plenty of time to make up on, a marathon type race. I believe both of you guys are very, very capable. So we'll have to see who finishes it out on top,
Mm-hmm.
All right, dope. But we might as well. Lime, how you doing? You ready?
Not at all, but let's go.
All right, I believe in you. Mitch, you ready?
Ready.
All
Mitch,
right.
you load it again. Load it.
Yeah.
Oh,
first,
pardon
and then-
me. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't
yeah.
even looking.
All good. Forgot about that.
Maddie, we will probably do a little like minute or two break after the round of 16, and so we can get you into here as well. If you want to commentate one of these matches, we can absolutely do that for you.
Now I'm ready.
All right, perfect. We have both players ready. Y'all are gonna go on go. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
This story is a metaphor for climbing the corporate ladder. And you
This
may be
story is a
thinking that the
metaphor.
rollerblades are a little goofy. But just last year, people were selling other people's
Ooh,
digital
I can't believe
copies
that's.
of Monkey
Oh
Island
my
to
gosh.
So,
That never happened
rollerblades
once
are
in
really
practice
not that
last night.
far-fetched. And who doesn't
I'm
like a
already
little
washed.
speed in their life? So, rollerblades it is. But just remember that everyone struggles to get job interviews, so try not to
He's
get too
already
discouraged.
Oh my.
Good luck.
Please stop freaking out, character. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Not twice. Yeah. Oh, that was the worst grab of all time. We're already cooked. We're already so cooked. We're already so. How are we so cooked? The run just started and we're already completely cooked. Oh my god. There's no way. I'm not doing this casually. There's no way I'm doing this casually, right? Oh my god. I have to do it it's already over. It's already over. How? How? What the? That didn't happen a single time during practice. I knew it was gonna be something. I just wasn't expecting it to be literally the first thing of the entire run. I don't even know what to do now. That's like 2 minutes lost already. Oh my god. What an absolute disaster. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen that happen before. Like, literally never. I even practiced backups for that. And somehow none of my backups worked. I literally practiced backups for that. Oh my god. Even if I play perfect from here, we lose by a minute, probably.
Hey, welcome to your first job interview. I know it can be a little nerve-wracking, but just
Oh, and then
relax
that
do
doesn't
your
work.
best.
That
You're
worked
sure
every
to
single
get the
time in
job.
practice, too. Are you kidding me? What is this?
Congratulations, you've completed the interview process. Unfortunately, the company needs you to do a take-home interview. I see a note here that says, sorry for making you jump through all these hoops."
What am I doing? I literally practiced all of this. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So the company just needs one more interview. The note here says,
Oh, that's so
promise."
bullshit.
And
Man.
keeps on fire. That's just a technical bug in that
I just got like a weird grab where I just couldn't do anything twice in a row. Like, oh, that's so stupid.
And read it out loud.
That's so stupid.
We regret to inform you that the role has been filled. Going back to square one always stings, but you're not alone. This happens to everyone at some point in their lives.
That's
Luckily,
so
your
fucking
mom says that your
stupid.
Uncle Gerald has a
I don't
friend
even
who
make
can
this
hook you
jump
up with a
now.
job at
No, I
their
do.
warehouse.
It's fine.
I know it's your birthday, but the
Oh
company
my
saves money
God.
when the new hires do their training on Saturday nights. So it's time to get to work. Congratulations on completing your training. Go home, get some rest. Tomorrow is your first real day at work.
Not gonna take any risks. probably need to. Just play my game. Just don't get too tilted, even though I am very tilted.
Good luck, Mitch.
Thank you.
Your mom walks into your room with a letter. You got the job. Tomorrow is your first day as an unpaid intern. What an honor. Some would be discouraged knowing they only got the job because their obsession with rollerblades makes them the ideal candidate for grabbing coffee. But you're a little discouraged as well. Congratulations, you've finished training. Now the real work begins. Your boss Bill has his office on the first floor and seems like a really nice guy. Great taste in coffee too. Hopefully you can really impress him with your grind set.
Backup time. Oh, or backup time.
On the third floor, you meet your boss's boss, who is impressed with your can-do attitude. He says if you keep it up, he might put in a good word for that
Okay,
in-house
good
interview.
backup. It's not gonna work. Yep. I knew it. Okay. How far back do I need to go for this to work? I'm just gonna redo the whole thing.
At the all-hands meeting, your boss Bill announces
it's
that
another,
you've been
like,
chosen
30
for
seconds
the in-house
lost.
interview, which, according to him, is just a bunch of softball questions since it's really more of a formality than anything.
That should do it, though. Barely? How did that barely make it there? That should have been good speed. Oh. Cool. Another, like, minute lost. Oh my god, why is it not climbing? Isn't this one climbable? There's no way that I redo. Okay. What is happening?
You did it. The
Oh
job
my
is
God.
yours. And as you watch the other interns get fired one by one, you can start to taste the
I don't understand how that had no speed at all.
analyst. You're ready to kick ass and make money, and you're
That was
all out of money.
like good.
Unfortunately,
That was exactly what I
being a
wanted
financial
from
analyst means
the
you're just
setup,
another cog in
and
the
somehow it
profit
just did
machine.
not
No
even
one
come
is
close to
going notice
making
you
it.
if you don't make yourself stand out.
I don't
Being a
understand.
cog means doing a lot of the same thing over and over again. But the company wine mixer is coming up, and if you can make a good impression, it'll go a long way.
With mic problems, I mean, certainly didn't put the stream off to a great
After
start,
spinning your
but
wheels for a year, you finally get invited to the company mixer. Rubbing shoulders with middle management has you inspired. You want to be one of them. Finally, the company opens up a single middle management position. All you have to do is beat the rest of the applicants and the job is yours. The bumpers are a metaphor for the other applicants.
Are you serious? This is some absolute bull.
The second round of interviews cuts out 90% of the applicants. The herd has been thinned out, and you're still standing strong. Wait, somehow Ted is in the running? When did he get a job here? It doesn't matter. Just stay focused and get that job. After months of grueling interviews, corporate dinners, endless schmoozing, you find a letter on your desk. One of the two positions is yours. They created another position for Ted. His uncle is a VP. The prestige of middle management. You're assigned a team of juniors, a huge pay raise, and your own office with a view. Not that office. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, and by the way, if your team's earnings drop to the bottom 30%, you'll be fired. Welcome to middle management. No one really knows what you do here, and in fact, no one really knows how to get promoted. Progressing at this stage of your career feels like a confusing maze with no clear path forward.
That doesn't even make it up. Whatever. I should have just gone for the hat. I should have just thrown at the hat. Or limiting FPS to 45. I didn't mean to. I must have accidentally hit the thing for it. I meant to be at 60. I wonder if that was any cause of problem. I don't know. Ugh, I don't. Whatever. I give up. 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 Call it. Call it. Call it. It's time. I give up. 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 I just, no. I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not doing this. I give up. You just do that? Probably not, but I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't even do my backups that I practiced. Like, I mean, I guess for the broadcast, I'll finish out losing, but like, it doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter. There's just no shot.
He calls you with a job offer, but you have to decide right now. Ah!
Like, if they want to call it early, I am totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that, but if they want to let it finish out for, like, that's whatever. I'll keep going, I guess.
You are desperate to become a department head and decide to take on the...
Didn't even hear me? Yeah, I know, they can't hear. It's just, if they saw me sitting there pausing, but, you know,
you'll be fired.
Whatever. Whatever. And then this setup that was working 100% in practice isn't working either. It's fine. It's just every single possible thing going as wrong as possible.
did it. You pulled off the Doinkler portfolio, you crazy son of a gun.
Could have been the FPS.
Unfortunately,
It
the vote is
absolutely
small.
could have been.
You're 1 vote short.
I did not mean to have it on
Good luck
45 at
next
all.
time. You're still
Somehow I
convinced
must
that
have hit the
being a
keybind
full-time
for it.
YouTuber is for absolute degenerates.
I don't know why I would have
But it
hit
was such a
2,
class act that it was enough
but
to sway the vote. You are the new department head.
I must have.
Welcome to upper management. You're making more money than you could ever have dreamed of. You drive a fancy car, fancy blades, fancy suit. But if you thought that you would be working less, you'd be wrong. If you aren't constantly pushing ahead, you're likely to fall.
You not counted because I was so bad. Wait,
Mitch, good
Mitch,
work.
I need
Nice run there.
Can I go
No,
over your
no, it
pro-
was not. No, it was not.
Can I go over my process here? Because that must have been the worst AFJ for both of us in this entire tournament so far. Because I had
Easily.
I had the terrible AFJ, and I was struggling to get out. And once I finally got out, and I was falling down Wi-Fi, I peek over. Mitch is still there. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, what?
I'm not gonna lie, there was
the initial just grab, it grabbed like under in a way that I couldn't flip up at all. And then I had to redo it. And then the second time it was even worse. It was even more under where I couldn't flip up at all. And then I couldn't even get back up the slope at all. And so I had to do fully casual. Like,
Bro, I thought you were so far ahead of me, and I
No.
look
Oh
back
my
like,
gosh.
no. I'm like, no way.
no, and then I got so tilted I basically just gave up.
So,
I
Mitch-
did see you pause in MM. I was like, what's
Yeah,
happening?
yeah.
Mitch, I've got a
was just-
question
I was
for you.
done. Yeah.
Mitch, did you go to search up how to do that trick there in
I was searching
MM?
things
Did you
up.
pause to
No,
YouTube that trick real quick?
No, I paused to give up. I was like, I can't
Okay.
win here. I was on full tilt. I was just like, this is not happening. I was like, I wonder if they'll see and stop the match. I was like, please end my misery.
No,
You can't just end
we
it. I have to
yeah.
finish.
we
Yeah,
needed to
yeah.
keep it going. We needed to let
Luckily,
Lime finish it out.
I hit
but
Yep,
everything
yep,
else
yep.
fine. So, dude, did you guys
Mhm.
see? I almost got the what we called it, like the swoopy exit of MM. I almost
Yeah,
got the
the
recovery
big
for
swoop.
it, and then I just missed it. That was
that I mean, you were inches away. Who was it? It was Brandon Chat saying that if you just grabbed there, I think on that little wall bounce
Yeah, I
part, you
forg- I
might have
forgot what to do.
projected yourself enough.
Yeah.
But all right, we are gonna get moving quick, just so we keep the pace going tonight. Also, thank you so much to everyone hanging out and stream right now. 81 folks enjoying the races, which is absolutely awesome to see. I didn't realize so many folks still loved the game, but you know, it's nice to know. But yeah, Karam, if we can get you in Race Chamber 1 with Chippy, we'll just about be finishing up the first round of 16. We'll have Ehe after Dolphin. And Ehe,
Yeah,
how are you
I'm gonna get a
feeling?
run in.
Still?
Still a little nervous. I'm gonna get a run in real quick and
Perfect.
maybe just take it off, and we'll see how we go. But thanks for letting me co-commentate. I hope I did an okay job, and I guess we'll
Hell
see
yeah.
you
Well-
in the next race.
Perfect.
All right.
And Mitch, I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know you were returned to the game after not playing it for a little bit, so it's tough to shake off the cobwebs, but I've got to say you had some very wicked pace in some of the spots there. And so, don't sell yourself short there.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No worries. And Lime, how are you feeling? Up next, you are going to be going.
By the way, spoiling the state of the race was totally allowed. We were allowed to watch each other. But yeah. Yeah. That was the most embarrassing anything that has ever happened. I am in pain. That sucked. We're gonna raid Bambi, and yeah, I'm gonna go and yeah. I've never had applying for jobs be that bad ever in my life. I did no resets. I did no resets for like 6 hours, and I didn't have anything even close to that bad. That was so disappointing. That was so disappointing. And then there was no way I was gonna come back from that no matter what. So Oh, that fucking sucks. That sucks ass. Couldn't do anything. Just got a stupid ass grab bug on the bottom where I couldn't do shit, and then fucked up, and then I was tilted. Oh well.